I am back, guys. It is Reflex. Today, like always, in November every year, I do a 1v1 game battles tips and tricks for the newer Call of Duty. And now, guys, we are finally here with Black Ops 3. And I'm going to jump right into it, guys. This game is amazing for singles. I'm really enjoying it so far. But pretty much what I'm going to show you is all the different techniques that I use for each map. And right now we are playing on Fringe, and you'll see what I'm doing here. I am pretty much playing it slow. I noticed this barn that I was just hard aiming is a very common rush route for Fringe. For the defensive team, they'll push pretty much all the way through A and come down this hallway and try to get a good flank. So I watched that as soon as possible. This is second map, so I did kind of know how he was playing. So I take it in really slow with a pistol. That's one thing I really do recommend in any close-quartered areas, such as a bomb. I highly recommend you pull out a pistol, especially if you have an AR like the M8. But you see right here, I take a very dumb shot. I should not have taken that shot, but utilize your stun and your nade, and bam, and you can pretty much pick them up. If you're ever in a situation like that, especially in this game, guys, where you've taken the shot you shouldn't have, and they have the upper hand on you now, use your stuns. Use your stuns and your nades, and that'll definitely help you get out of those type of situations, just like you saw right there. This was pretty early in the game. I believe this was probably November, I'd say 8th or something. So, this is still pretty early. This is pretty early, but I thought this was an awesome game, and I really wanted to upload it for you guys. It gets really close, so this isn't an absolute blowout, but it is pretty intense. It's pretty cool. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just playing defensively on Fringe, just watching this main window right here with the M8. For the M8, I would really recommend either ELO sight or red dot. Either one's fine. They're both very good. I personally, right now, I run the ELO sight. Now what I'm doing here, pretty much just scoping out the whole bomb. Now what I had a thought of, I was like, well, considering where he planted, he's got to be out somewhere on the middle side of the map watching the bomb. So I cut it all the way around. Take your time with this, and look at that. You're able to just pick him up right there, just watching through the bomb through the window. Pretty actually smart spot on his part. People are really picking up on that spot now that the game is out, and people are learning their spots very easily. But it was just an easy kill right there. Some people really don't like to take the time to run all the way around and take a lap and see if they lapped. But you have 45 seconds, so go do it. Take your time. Now, if it's a non-experienced player, they're probably close. Who knows? Sitting around somewhere. Now you'll notice I do have my RCXD or the HCXD, whatever it's called in this game. I don't know. And I don't use it yet. I early save it. I pretty much just peek middle for a little while. I don't see him top barn. I don't see him top anything. And I have a feeling he's pushing up through this rush route yet again. And just like that, I win the gunfight with the M8. If you run up mid-map on Fringe and you look center map and you don't see him at the windows, you don't see him top barn, you don't see him anywhere, he either pushed up to the train and is pushing through train, or he could be pushing straight through this barn like you saw he did right there. I definitely recommend in singles, doubles, NTL, always have somebody watching that doorway for that barn, because that is one of the biggest choke spots on the map. If you're not watching it, they can get really close to you really easily. Now what I do here, this is pretty much just a corner camping spot. I waited for him. I wanted to see if he was going to push around through A and come and walk by me, or I have a complete perfect visual of B, so if he plants B and goes middle, I can pick him up, but if he plants B and he doesn't go middle, I can easily see where he goes. So I pretty much 50-50 it, and I'm like, you know, where's he going to go? And I run. I was getting ready to run to the back, and I chose wisely and ran towards the front. Unfortunately, I look around, don't see him. And he actually, I should have checked the red barn, but he turns out he actually is up there. I saw him last second, tried to stun it. But he has a VMP SMG, so he pretty much melted me right there. You know, not much I could have really done there. If I wanted to win the gunfight, I mean, if I knew he was there, I probably would have won that gunfight just because I had an AR. But this was, I believe, before the patch. I'm pretty sure they buffed and patched a lot of the guns. The VMP feels a lot different now than it did when the game came out. And look at that, I run right past the bomb. But pretty much what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to rush up right through A. And on this game, guys, rushing is very, very effective, especially with an SMG, with a Pharaoh, VMP. They buffed the Kuda now, so the Kuda is a lot more powerful than what it was, and it was still pretty good pre-patch. But now I'm just going to plant the bomb and get to a safe little spot. This kid was pretty experienced, so I expected him to think I was going to play a lot smarter. So what I did, it pretty much just played it really, really slow, this bomb. And as soon as I got off, I decided to use my HCXD and go in there and try to kill him. But unfortunately, he did pull a ninja on me. So very smart on his side. I mean, on his account. That was a really smart play. The ninja in this game, now that Silent Plane is enabled in GB variant, I would definitely recommend trying ninjaing, if that makes any sense. Trying to ninja, especially in singles, it works a lot. Now, pretty much, I pull out my War Machine and spray the hell out of him, and I end up not getting him. You see right there, he has flak jacket on, which is very useful, especially in singles. I'm scoping him out, and he unfortunately gets on A. I was pretty annoyed at this. I was like, wow, that's really irritating. I don't know how he didn't die, but he went for a ninja, and it's pretty early in the bomb, so I tried to go for it. Unfortunately, he does come in and just sprays me. At this point, I was like, wow, I had a great lead, and now I just choked it. And pretty much just, I have to keep my composure. He was in a pretty dumb spot, in my opinion, but he just got the luck of the draw by running by, and he picked me up. But I got to keep my composure. He did come back, and I just got to stay focused. Even though he came back, I have to push forward and be ready to get these next 3 rounds. So I'm on offense yet again. And guys, you did know I was, as you saw, I was using the War Machine. I would recommend Psychosis. Psychosis is a lot better. I'm not sure if it's going to be banned on GB variant or not, but it's amazing. It's very good. It sends the 4 clones out, and it distracts people so well. It tells you where everyone is. It's amazing. And I just checking all my corners through here, just rushing up. Checking all sides, making sure this guy isn't just camping out a bomb, 50-50ing one bomb. Check back spawn, see if he's head glitching that truck. And this is what I always do. Right before you plant a bomb, guys, in any type of game mode, always scope around the bomb. Definitely look around, see if there's anybody around. If there's nobody around, awesome. And bam, look what I did here, guys. Take your time with your shots. If you don't think you have an absolutely perfect shot, give it a second and let it line up. You'll see I don't have a perfect shot. He went behind the bomb, and that was kind of his fault because he didn't look out that doorway. He just ran right by. I don't know what he thought he was doing. He just running and gunning. It looked like he was very determined on to get to a certain place, but pretty much easy round right there. So now we are back on defense, and I'm gonna rush up yet again. The M8, guys, is the best AR in the game, in my opinion. Well, first of all. I said that wrong. The Shiva and the M8 are the 2 best guns. Unfortunately, I think the Shiva needs to be banned on GB because it is so overpowered. It's a 2-shot. And I pretty much just walk up here and scope out A for a little while. I'm pretty much playing primarily towards A in this game. A is a very, very empowering bomb on this map. It's kind of hard to defend, but what you're going to see is I'm just playing A, but I'm still going to stun B and stun check it just to see if he's there or not, and take my time with it, scope around the corner, and look at that. Perfect timing, guys. Come around the corner, just now gets on the bomb. I think what he did, the reason, guys, he got on that bomb is because when he heard that stun at B, he might have assumed, you know, I just heard a stun at B, I'm going to get on A because he's probably at B, and I wasn't. I was actually right there on A, and that's definitely an effective technique you can use on all maps. Stun one bomb, and that can sometimes convince the other player that, you know, oh shit, they're at that bomb, I'm going to get on A, and bam, you can just pick them up. So now we are on offense yet again, and I pretty much just scope out this little rush route. I just scope out Train to see what he's gonna do. He hadn't pushed up through Train yet, and I just play it slow, watch the zigzag area right here, watch the white truck, and nothing quite really happens in my favor. So I play it slow again, just wait it out, because some people do actually play pretty smart in little situations like that. They'll play it slow, then they'll push. I see right there, I saw him top red. I believe he might have seen me, not completely sure. But I decided to pull my nade and see what I can do. Unfortunately, I didn't get a hit marker on the stun or the nade, so I have a feeling he might have pushed around the outside of the red barn if he didn't see me and gone to the other bomb. So I want to get the bomb down as soon as possible. I get in a good spot. If he does come around from flank, I will get wrecked, but I'm pretty much just camping this bomb out, taking it slow. Not a very good spot that I'm actually in right now. Not very good at all. But he comes right when I'm looking at my flank, which is just unfortunate timing on my part. Good timing on his part, though. I almost won that gunfight. Oh, well. What can you do? And you can see right there, he has overdrive, and he does have the RCXD. That's one thing you really need to be careful with in this game. Really notice in the kill cams and stuff when your opponents have their kill streaks or have their specialists. Be careful and watch out for those. If they have an RCXD, get in a high elevation area where it's going to be harder for them to kill you. I've noticed that a lot with this game, and it's a technique that I've been using, and it works very well. And the RCXD actually is really easy to kill. But in this last round, I'm like, you know, I'm going to push up right through mid because he hasn't been going through the outside routes. And this is 3 lanes, so I'm just going to run up and hope he's... Bam, hope he's right there. So pick up an easy kill. He leaves the game. I was pretty happy with that match. I just picked the right middle lane right there and picked him up. Anyway, guys, awesome 6-4 game. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope they were all helpful, the tips and everything. Guys, this is going to be an awesome year for Black Ops 3. Hope you guys liked it. Like, subscribe. It's been your Reflex. I'm out.
All mission objectives met. Prep for evac.
Crushed it.